Hello, is this thing on? Kind of called it out early yesterday. I think we should have just kept on going. We got a lot of stuff to do. We need to check out the edge space salvage, the abhorrent update, but we're just gonna start off with the main story. See, Chen Yu. Endman busy? Let me take you to a place with nice food. Quick, let's get to it. There are tons of awesome snacks you gotta try. All of them are Wuling specials. You won't get them anywhere else. Okay, so that's the what do you call it? That's the important mission side. That's not the main story. Endman busy? Got a favor to ask if you got the time. Silence is approval. I got the time. Good. Swing by the Urban Development Hall next to the marker stone. They fixed the road to the Urban Development Hall? Yeah, people can now walk on it. See you underground at the Urban Development Hall. Underground? Yes, Chen should know. See you. Okay, that was also a... Endman, prep work for Fair Moon Heart repairs is going well. We've successfully transferred the Fair Moon Heart from the Marker Stone ruins to the cardiac remediation station, but when we got started with the repairs, we ran into issues that involve protocol Reginium technology. We can only count on Endfield. The project director is trying to solve the problem. I'll give you the other details. Please, if you have the time, do come by the cardiac remediation station. Sure, I'll be right there. Great. We'll talk about this face to face at the CRS.
She mentioned somewhere underground? I know that place. But if that's where we're meeting, things aren't looking too good.
Aren't looking too good? Tell me more about the location.
We should just head over and see.
Okay, I still didn't get the right one. How are things, Tianche Zhuang? Endman, I was just about to toast you. Do you have time to meet me at the Markerstone Flats? Now? So, are you free right now? Sure, heading right over. Good, I'll wait for you. Okay, there we go. Let's head to Wuling City. There's a lot of updates to do, and by updates I mean upgrades. But we're poor right now. We don't have the Wuling City stock bills. I also cleared the outpost management. We're gonna do that next after we finish the main story. We don't want to sell off anything right now because then we can't get the bonus experience for level 2. Or, yeah. Think she heard it. Tianche Zhuang. How long did you wait?
Well, it's all right. I just arrived too. And you? All drenched in sweat. Did you come rushing here?
Yeah, I did some running to stay fit. And I caught you napping. That makes the two of us.
Nefereth left quite a mess. There's a lot on the agenda, and it's a little tiring.
Anything I could do to help?
The AIC factory has quickly restored our post-disaster Shiranite production. The Tianshi pillar array is also working properly again. As for city repairs, Mi Fu is handling it well, and Tung Tung is taking care of her stockade. I shouldn't be asking you, but...
You asked to see me. Must be something important.
Technically, the fall of Nefereth should have brought peace. The lantern that symbolizes the peace of Wuling should be lit again. But even now, the lantern remains dark. Indeed, Endman. A new rift has appeared under Wuling.
Under Wuling?
Words won't explain it. I should just show you myself.
Hey! Not again.
A Viceroy of Wuling must constantly monitor the status of the underground array. This is why the office has an elevator that goes straight down.
I bet you trained all those joggers in Wuling. I bet you're the fastest runner in Wuling.
Definitely not. But my schedules are packed. A leisurely walk is a luxury I can't afford. It's second nature to me. The matter is urgent, so I just dragged you along without thinking. Though I blocked Nefereth's hit, the aftershocks have compromised the Shiranite dam. A new rift has appeared.
认证通过，最高权限，通道开启。
Layouts of the underground area are quite complex. Stay close when we get there.
Alright. Okay, we're gonna be able to use Zhuang. Viceroy Zhuang.
Wuling City is located on a rift hotspot. To suppress rift formation, we need more than the surface-level Tianshi pillar array. The surface-level and underground arrays work together to keep the rift in Blight Tide at bay. The underground array is buried deep under Wuling. Hardly anyone knows about it, but this is for the best. If we had kept the Shiranite dam intact, the rift would have never reached here.
Miasma. The situation is far more complicated than I thought.
Thankfully, we have enough Shiranite here to keep the Tianshi pillar running at full power, which stops the rift from getting bigger. But As long as the rift remains, Wuling will not be safe.
You brought me here because you have a solution, right?
We once developed a device capable of sealing the rift. It's called the Arknight Nexus. But things got in the way and development has been stalled. The device is still incomplete. We need your help.
The Arknight Nexus sounds rather familiar.
It's not surprising. After the project was stalled, the Nexus became a key component of the Arknight Forge. We only decided to retrieve the Nexus because you were with us. We now stand a chance to complete the project quickly. I dragged you to the underground array to let you observe the rift up close and assist you with your work. Ether energy levels are now very low. We must
Let's
retrieve the data before it climbs back up. The observation point is up ahead. Follow me and watch your step. After the battle ended, the original structure was completely destroyed. Nevertheless, we used Arknight to create a temporary path.
数据正在传输中。
Is the scroll portal always here?
Yes.
Where does it lead?
10 years ago.
10 years ago?
The scroll preserves what the Wuling Science Station had left behind back then. Just a few traces. Once the dust settles at this place, I'll take you there for a tour. But you might be disappointed. The things inside are really old.
"传输已完成。
Alright, next stop, Arknight Nexus.
Not good. Ether energy levels are rising. We must go. Angaloy.
Feel like mine is stronger.
Boss, I put the files on your desk like you said.
Endman, would you mind waiting for a bit? There are a few files that need my attention.
Don't worry, I can wait. Power consumption has exceeded power output. That's bad news for me. see how if it's in the red. A thick document holder with Zhuang Fangyi's recent health examination reports. The recent battle against Neferith and constant exhaustion has taxed her health gravely. Many indicators are below healthy standards. The doctor has written a full page of prescriptions that she never followed. An application for the use of Sheer Night Nexus. The underground rift beneath Wuling City is expanding. Given the nature of its location, various rift sealing measures have been deemed less than ideal, as the consequences might be severe. The Tianshi has finally decided to use the Sheer Night Nexus to seal the rift, but the user of the Sheer Night Nexus must be in close proximity to the rift. Risk levels are exceptionally high. Despite knowing the dangers involved, many Tianshi still volunteered. The candidates have yet to be finalized. A note written by Mifu. Things are hectic, but if you only eat when you're free, then you're never gonna eat. A 10-year-old vintage bamboo brew. It must be very precious to Zhuang Fangyi because she has not even touched its seal. How about taking a break?
What makes you say that?
Seems to me you haven't taken a break for a while. Did you ever get some proper sleep these few days?
I am properly rested. Exhaustion will lead to mistakes at work. And mistakes are something we can ill afford right now.
Are the files talking about something urgent?
A tally of losses incurred by Wuling. It's better than my estimates. Let's head to the research center and get the Sheer Night Nexus.
I think she needs to sit this one out.
Endman, we should hurry. The Tianshi of the lab should have retrieved the Sheer Night Nexus. Tianshi, what's going on? I thought the Sheer Night Forge would be open by now.
The forge's pressure valve is malfunctioning and can't vent at all. We can't take out the Shuranite Nexus.
Let me see. Yes. There's a problem with the pressure valve control script. Overwriting it will be difficult.
Can't we just get the engineers to take this apart? The forge is obsolete anyway. We can't let it delay our subsequent tests.
It'd be such a waste to take it apart. It might be old, but it's still useful in research, and it still works. This little old engine kept us company for quite a few years. But our need is urgent. Just to get a team to dismantle it.
No rush. Perhaps I can try adjusting the command script. Endman, can you lend me a hand?
Sure thing, leave it to me.
only saw this on a design drawing before.
Years have passed since I last saw this thing.
Is this the Shiranite Nexus?
If only we continued the project. The next iteration could have miniaturized it further for portability.
I got some questions.
Ask away.
If it could stabilize rifts, why halt the
The
project?
Shiranite Nexus has great potential, but also problems that cannot be overcome. It consumes vast amounts of Shiranite to work, but that's no longer an issue since we're making a lot more Shiranite. Another problem is the way it fights the rift. It's essentially brute forcing.
So it's dangerous.
Yes. Sudden release of Shiranite energy will react with ether and lead to unpredictable losses.
I
Solving
see.
its issues within short notice will be challenging, but with your help, the damages can be minimized, and Wooling City would hardly be affected.
I've got an idea, but I need surface blight tide data.
Of course, but the latest data has yet to be exported. This warrants a trip to the monitoring center.
What are we waiting for then? Let's go.
But I have a few things to entrust Tianshi Ge with.
Alright, I'll head there first then.
Sure. Once I'm done, I'll go find you at the monitoring center.
Okay, get that TP going.
Rusty spear, red suit tied, pouches of powder, duck white, finley white, chiefon hide, settle square with righteous pride.
But I haven't picked this up. Memo group visit for an injured friend. Great, I think my punch created a hero. He probably doesn't want to talk to me now, though some of my words actually got to him. During the defense of Wuling, I told him that instead of mumbling the tie-dye last names and starting down a wall, he should swing a weapon, kill a few buggers, and save a few Wulingers. And so he rushed out with a sword. He ended up in the medical bay. Thankfully, it's just a fracture. Yeah, so about that group visit, just leave me out. I don't want to agitate the poor dude further. Can't believe I missed it.
Is that Mifu?
Emin? Why are you here? I'm still monitoring the blight cleanup at the monitoring center.
Tian She Zhuang and I are getting some data from here.
The boss is coming too? Don't see her anywhere.
I'm right here, Mifu. Our work won't take too long. I hope we're not disrupting the cleanup.
Of course not. In fact, most of the blind messes nearby have been cleared. Let me tag along. I will see if I can be helpful. What of it, boss? Hope the instruments aren't damaged.
No, The data stored within is intact as well. Analysis of the data looks rather promising. A little bold, but worth a try. This solution will further reduce Sheernite consumption. Me fool. Did you see something that won't work?
No, I don't know science. It's just the first time I saw someone keeping pace with you. People once told me your ideas are too wild and impossible.
Nobody told me that before.
No need to overthink it. It's great we got someone who thinks like you for once. Gotta work on something. I will leave you to a wild brainstorming.
Why are you so quiet, and why are you smiling?
Nothing. Just thinking about the past. How the science station people used to discuss questions. Like what we're doing now.
Science station people?
Yes. Every idea was bolder than the last. We got more intense with every discussion. When I first heard their argument, I thought they were fighting.
Have you argued with other people?
No. I was young when I joined the science station. It wasn't my place to talk. But listening in the discussions taught me a lot. I learned a great deal as I sorted files for my peers.
The science station crew definitely liked you.
They didn't simply like me. They took care of me. Now that we have a working idea, why don't we use the Sheernite Nexus for a field test? The test is risky. Let me think. Chijentai is an islet outside the city. It's pretty much empty. What do you say?
Sounds good to me.
This islet was set aside early on as a test site, but it was abandoned when the Blight Tide flooded it. Now that the Blight Tide has subsided, we can use it to test the Sheernite Nexus.
Okay, let's activate that for that TP.
Dead beasts. Was someone here? Well, that someone did the work for us. Before we start the test, let's clean the rest of the place.
Handman? Tianchi Zhuang? Why are you on the islet as well? I thought I cleaned up all the beasts along the way. Turned out I missed a few.
We're here to run a test.
Yes. It's a dangerous test, and we need an uninhabited area. This islet is the best option available.
Oh, is there anything I can do to help?
Could you guard the raft station and tell people to stay away?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Much appreciated. So, are you here for the sword Tianshi Li left behind?
I guess so, but not really. When I was a kid, my mom and dad would bring me here for training. Once the battle was over, I wanted to come and pay my respects. But upon arrival, I didn't get a chance to say anything before the beasts pounced at me. I know you're on urgent business, but can you give me a while? Just a short while, to say a few words. Thanks, Emil. Mom, Dad. This crisis taught me something. You are more than my parents. You performed your duty. As Tianshi, it was not only I who needed you, but also many others. Yet I was just a clingy kid who always wished you could be by my side at all times. Sorry. I was really selfish back then. Well, that's it from me.
You weren't being selfish.
It's only natural for children to miss their parents. You knew they wouldn't reply, yet you kept your message to heart. Always remembering, never forgetting. That is definitely not selfish.
Thank you, Edmund. I shouldn't get in the way of your test. No worries. I'll make sure nobody barges into the place.
Test environment is basically stable. Let's head to the platform. Hey.
Didn't expect to run into Li Feng here.
He always wanted to be here. When the opportunity came, he took it without hesitation. When Tianshi Li and his wife were around, they'd invite me too. Li Feng barely reached my knees back then. Time really flew past me. The kid's a big boy now.
And an understanding, helpful one at that. Right?
Yes. He's just a teen, but but he knows far more about duty than many adults. He takes after his parents. Dutiful, selfless, and utterly without fear.
I see.
We can begin, Endman. Careful.
Can we increase the power output further?
Don't worry. I got it.
Good. We can seal the portal. Let us begin.
Sure. I'm ready. Is it all right?
How did it go? Are you alright?
But I'm still a little...
Endman, Tianshi Zhuang. There's a situation at the Bureau of Swordmancers. We need your assistance.
What's the situation?
The joint Endfield and Wuling defense system upgrade has encountered an issue during deployment. The Tianshi are unfamiliar with Endfield tech, and there's little they could do about it. I have to stay aboard Dijiang to coordinate the deployment and can't make it to the site. Endman, please work with Tianshi Zhuang and assess the incident.
Of course. We're heading right over. The rift is in the city. If the defense system upgrade fails, or encounters an error, and if the rift could not be closed, the outcomes would be devastating. Endman, we should get there ASAP. The reports show that it's not that urgent yet. We should head to the Bureau of Swordmancers while there's still time.
Accidentally clicked on it. A message from a Tianshi of the Bureau of Swordmancers. Right?
No, it's from Mifu. She told me that our injured are coming around. I have to see them.
Oh, son of a...
But...
I have to see them. Don't worry. Tend to your wounded. I'll solve the technical issue.
It's all right. Leave it to me.
all right. Once you're done, meet me at the central laboratory. Before I go, we'll need to do some preliminary data logging.
Sure, I'll see you there.
Okay. See you later.
What is that, like a premonition of what's to come? Could be, could be.
It's the Endman!
So sorry about this. It happened during deployment. We don't know why, but we are getting error messages. The engineering module. Something might be wrong with it. I've got my colleagues to help.
Enman, the torque transmission module that reported the error is giving off strange grinding noises. But we couldn't simply fix it because Enfield tech differs from that in Wuling, and we don't want to break anything.
Don't worry. Let me take a look. All done.
Never thought we could do that. Interesting.
This energy feedback system. I think I could use it in my own project.
Done. It should be working now, so no more problems, I hope. See y'all later.
Well, it's working as intended.
Endman, if you have time, would you mind staying for a bit? We got so many questions to ask you.
Sorry, I got to meet up with Tian Zhuang. Maybe next time. I can't keep Tian Zhuang waiting. Sorry about that.
Tianxia Zhuang's work does take top priority. Don't let us keep you, Enman. We'll take care of the rest.
Alright.
That took me quite a while. Better hurry to the lab. Tianxia Zhuang should be there already. I hope I didn't keep her waiting for too long.
Okay. Take a little shortcut. Then use that little zip line I have installed.
Enman, you're here.
Where's Tian Zhuang? I hope I didn't keep her waiting.
She left already, in a rush too. She also brought the Shiren and Nexus along.
She didn't wait for me.
I'm not sure. I did, in fact, ask her about you. But she shook her head, said you were too busy with something else. Oh, before she went, she left your letter. It's upstairs.
A letter? Prior to this, outside the clinic.
I should say something, but even if they regain consciousness, these injuries would probably affect the rest of their lives. How are the patients?
The injured are coming around. Give them some time and they'll be back on their feet. But the young girl, her injuries are grave. It might affect the rest of her life. A tragedy for one so young.
Thank you. I'll take a look. Zhao.
Chen Shizhong, you're here.
I came to see her too.
Good. She just fell asleep. If she knew you came, she'd be very happy. Our girl dreamed of training under you. She wished to fight the Blight Tide on the front lines. But fortune did not smile on her.
I'm sorry, Uncle Zhao. She's a good young lady. Fortune did not smile on me either. And look after yourself. Please, talk to me if you need anything.
It was a great battle. You must be busy too, Chen Shizhuang. There's no need to worry about me.
Uncle Zhao.
It's okay. Just go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll get by. Things will get better. They always do.
After visiting the injured, a somber Zhuang Fangyi bids farewell.
I should go now. Wonder how things are at the Bureau of Swordmancers. I'll take a look there.
Dang, I thought I got everything here, unless it got updated.
I must handle the task at hand.
Dang.
Shame on me. How could I have acted with such selfishness? So many people. So many things. All of them could use your help. This is my responsibility. The duty is mine alone. Hey.
Tian Shizhuang, the file you wanted is upstairs.
Good. I'll get it signed and archived. Thank you for taking the trip for me.
You're here on your own. Where's Endman?
Oh, the Endman. He's needed elsewhere.
That means you head down there yourself. Are you really sure about this?
Yes. We've upgraded the Sheer Knight Nexus. The risks are much lower now. I can do this on my own.
Okay. So, anything else I might assist you with?
That'll be all, Tian Shige. Carry on.
Informed consent form. Informed consent form for test safety, title of test. Field trial for rift sealing with Shiranite Nexus. Research Center title, Wuling Institute of Material Science. Primary investigator, Zhuang Fangyi. Additional investigators, none. Goals of test, performance assessment of the upgraded Shiranite Nexus against an actual rift, and evaluate the levels of potential hazards resulting from energy collisions and shockwaves generated by the Shiranite Nexus during the rift sealing process. Risk reminders. Participants must be as close as possible to the rift to conduct this test, and will therefore be exposed to powerful pulses of aether energy. Work handover document for the Viceroyalty of Wuling Scientific Development District. If an accident were to occur, the handling of all administrative affairs of Wuling City shall be handled by Watchguard Captain Mi Fu, while academy and campus matters shall be handed over to Tian Shi Ge Yi Pu. Okay, let me see if it's gonna stop. Just wait a bit. Yeah. Administrator, by the time you read this letter, I will have already left. Your assistance has improved the Shiranite Nexus, and it no longer poses a threat to Wuling. But an attempt to forcibly seal the rift would not be without consequences. However, I do know with certainty that I can seal the rift on my own. As for the price, I alone should suffice. I have penned a letter to grant Ge Yipu and Mifu temporary authority over matters of the city. In the end, Wuling will endure and move on, as it has always done. There was a time when I thought I would never see the departed, that memories would remain as they are, things that linger in our minds. But you appeared, and the faces of the departed overlapped with the sights. Memories were reignited, one after another. They replayed themselves. I remember when you first visited the science station. I stood in the crowd and gazed at you from afar. I hoped there would be a day when I could share my perspective and ideas with you. When I finally got my chance, I found myself stuttering and unable to form a coherent sentence. I thought you would probably remember me as a young girl who just kept avoiding you for reasons unknown. A decade has gone by. You and I are the only ones left from the crowd of yesteryear. But you still walk amongst us, and you have made me feel like a figment of the beautiful times has remained instead of leaving me completely. And that is enough. You are the administrator of Endfield Industries, while I am the viceroy of Wuling. Wuling is my responsibility, while you are destined to push further into the frontiers and to shoulder burdens of far greater import. Asking you to join me on this mission is akin to me forcing you to take on my duties, and you have already done so much for Wuling, so... The power of friendship. Dang, just gonna leave me out like that? The legends. I need more accomplishments.
Endman, apologies for reneging on my promise. As a leader yourself, I hope you can understand the choice I made. You've helped me repair the Sheer Night Nexus. That is already more than enough. I shouldn't ask for anything beyond that. After all, it was my negligence that placed Wuling in danger. The suffering of the people in the city is my responsibility. Witnessing a project spanning more than a decade, fulfilling its purpose. That is the lifetime wish of any Tianshi. On this quest for discovery, one's final stop is often the starting point of another. Becomes my final stop. Then use it as your starting point for our push towards the North Wuling exclusion zone.
You're the only one left in the science team. The path will be long and hard.
You're the only one who can be the Viceroy. The completion of Wuling is essential to the Academy. You've got to take on the responsibility.
I'll take on anything if Wuling's safety is at stake. I know you'll always be there and have my back. That gives me confidence.
Fulfilling my roles and performing my duties.
If we're friends, you should at least share your problems.
Tenshi, are you sure there really isn't anything else I can help you with?
You shouldn't be doing this alone.
I'm always here.
最高权限，通道开启。
You've arrived. You told me to meet at the lab, but then you got a head start. That's why I decided to beat you to it.
How long have you been waiting here?
Oh, not too long. Just arrived. What about you? Something happened? Why didn't you wait for me?
I can do this on my own.
You're lying. But it's all right. I waited for you, and you're here with me. We do this together.
The ether energy is getting more powerful. And this is within the Tianshi pillar array itself.
Keep going. We'll find out why soon enough.
True. Let's try to get closer to the rift. True knowledge is born in practice. Let's keep moving. The path ahead is completely destroyed, but there are no Sheernite we can use nearby. It would seem that our only way forward is the scroll portal.
The portal to 10 years ago.
Yes. More accurately, it contains impressions that the science station left in my memories. And this is thanks to the proxy. Her power preserved these experiences. Despite the years, none of them have faded. Let's go, Endman. I'll take you to my experiences 10 years ago. The lab. What should I expect? Which memory fragment will I see this time? Just as I expected. Ether energy has changed this place. The area within the scroll is in chaos. Familiar, yet completely transformed.
Our path is blocked by these stones. We should get them out.
The stones don't look like science station building materials. They look like Sheernite of the underground array. The two spaces have blended within the scroll. This is my first time seeing it. But the Sheernite in here looks inert. But if it's Sheernite, we can simply energize it, and I'll be able to move them.
Easy. I can do that.
All right. I'm leaving it to you.
Okay, use the jet drone to spray liquid Sheernite on the Sheernite sliding block. Push it slowly into the block slot. snap.
The way out has been illustrated by the proxy. The butterfly shall take us to the start of the drawing.
Is that the start of the drawing you mentioned?
Yes. Where the drawing starts, changes give birth to opportunities.
Just making sure we don't want to miss no chests.
Bottom of the column. We've arrived.
Who is that?
Hi everyone. My name's Zhuangfeng Yi.
Young and inexperienced.
HQ said they're sending us a young and gifted Tianxia, but you're even younger than we expected.
Oh, you flatter me. My work is hardly worth mentioning.
Nah, don't sell yourself short. You're the youngest Tianxia of HAS. We're really honored to have you here at the science station. So, did you read the papers and reports we sent your way? Your senior has been waiting. She is interested in your views.
Of course I am. How is it? I've read it quite a few times. Some points are very exciting. But something was tucked between pages 26 and 27. A comparison of eggs laid by short-tailed and long-tailed fowl beasts. I don't know why it's there. I also read your other papers and listed a few questions.
You are too honest, girl. That's
It was only later that I learned she left it there on purpose. It was a little trick of hers to see if I'd read her data thoroughly.
You were really thorough. You even researched the mistakes too.
Stop laughing. The time to reminisce is over. Now it's time to make the final stroke. That's the exit.
So when you visit the underground array, would you enter this place?
Occasionally, whenever I think about the past, I'd enter the scroll. However, I never knew what memories the proxy would show me. Sad or joyful, I'd only know when I see them.
A thick compilation of scientific theses. Someone has flipped through it religiously. Detailed notes have been left at every page. The reader really got into the details. There is also a bookmark with a chubby foul beast drawn on it.
Guess is right. This should lead to the meeting room. We need to eliminate the blight before we can move the Sheer Knight blocks.
Let's search around first. Okay, nothing.
Downstairs. Looks like we'll have to take an unconventional route to the meeting room.
My eyes.
Do you still get dizzy from this inversion?
Already got used to it.
think that's the Shiranite Nexus. Why are they cheering?
Endman, this meeting room was where we announced the birth of Shiranite.
But that means I was around, right?
You weren't at the science station. You were taking care of something else. But we notified you of the news at the first opportunity. You also congratulated us.
We finally made our first Shiranite. The crucial step has been taken. Plenty of ideas can finally be achieved.
Yeah, John said she wanted to build a Shiranite city. Look, what do you think of our first break?
That would take many more bricks.
We'll make them. This Shiranite just opened up opportunities for us. Oh, this city of yours? It's got hot pot, rice skewers, burgers, malts, and ice cream, right?
It does.
You're already making a wish list. Don't spoil her, Zhuang. Good health is what you really need to do solid scientific work. Uncle Zheng feels the same too. So don't forget to set aside a place for exercising, okay?
Okay. There'll be a plaza. Yes. And it's a really big one.
Can't believe it. No one mentioned what really matters. Schools. Make sure you have one. The success of Project Shiranite has created a new science. More Tiantia will continue our research.
Of course, my mentor. It's at the most important location of the city. It's all there. Everything is now in Wuling. Time to leave, Endman.
Message to the Administrator. Dear Administrator, we got some terrific news today. After years of work, we finally synthesized the novel material Shiranite successfully. Its performance metrics are well above our expectations. Shiranite is proof of the theoretical framework you proposed all those years ago. Just sharing this piece of joy with you. I'm also praying that your ongoing expedition is going smoothly as well. Sincerely, Wuling Science Station.
There's only a short distance to go.
No second chance.
Multiple buildings at the science station were destroyed. This is the only monitoring station left. When the SAR team arrived, they were positive about finding survivors, but the tragedy only revealed itself when they delved downwards. They learned that fortune had never paid a visit. The data room. The SAR team used it as a resting stop. Endman, the path to the monitoring station is upstairs. We must don proper blight protection to enter the monitoring station and get through 3 authentication doors.
List of casualties. Reporting organization/unit. Wuling Provisional Search and Rescue Command. Number 001. Male. Elderly found in the ruins of the labs. ID verified. Instantaneous fatal injuries. No life signs. Number 0002. Female. Young adult found in the ruins of the labs. ID verified. Multiple injuries across body. No life signs. Number 0789. Male. Middle-aged found in the ruins of the filing room. ID verified. Severe head injuries. Life signs unstable. Number 0790. Male. Young adult found in the ruins of the filing room. ID verified. Multiple fractures. Pelvis, femur. Treatment provided with pelvic stabilization belt and splints. Currently under care.
Endman, I can send you up there with Shiranite. Light eliminated. Let's keep going.
What happened?
It was the time when I just learned that all my seniors and peers had died in the accident. It all happened so quickly. They were filled with hope and ambition mere moments ago. Every face was once so vivid and alive. All of them were gone, never to be seen again.
Why? Why? I can't waste my time with tears.
It's all right. Just let it all out.
I've got no time. There's too much to do.
You have today and tomorrow. You have plenty of time.
How? I'm the only one left.
Fear not. Others will be joining your side. You will not be alone.
What should I do? Somebody, please. What should I do?
You've done well. Things were hard at the beginning, but you persevered.
Pear trees will blossom even upon the most blighted lands. Will you have faith in the vision? I will.
I must be strong. No matter what happens, I must keep going.
Apologies. It's embarrassing that you had to see me in such a mess.
Are you alright?
I'm not feeling terrible. This was all in the past. What we saw was but a fragment of memories. A moment that had long passed us by. Let's go, Endman.
Do we just leave her in this place?
It's all right, Endman. Some pain is destined to be left in the past. There's no need to turn back. I've decided to move along, carrying their unfulfilled dreams. stray too far either. This shield can counter the ether energy up ahead. Try to stay behind the shield. Don't stray too far. The shield is damaged. We must be careful.
No second chance.
I must remain strong.
We did it!
Thank you, Endman.
I should be the one thanking you.
Why?
Because you have persevered for 10 years. You never gave up even after all these years.
Knowing that while I slept, many continued to forge on and stay true to the path, though I woke without any memories. Seeing you and everyone who persisted, my fears would subside.
So you can feel fear as well, Endman.
Yes. I fear that those who once walked with me will end up leaving. Qianxie Zhuang, tell me, will you leave me?
I promise you. I won't leave that easily. The rift has stabilized. The light of the Marker Stone Flats should be back on. Let's head back together. Endman, we have been running around all day. I imagine you are exhausted. Shall I see you back so you can rest?
I don't feel tired when people are so festive.
Then, shall we walk a little more together?
What is this?
Bamboo brew. It was made by the science station team back then, and I brought it along. Since my seniors are no longer around, I don't know who to share this with. And so, I never opened it. But now, you're here. An old friend coming to visit. Such a moment calls for a drink.
Dang. What's this taste? I never expected this.
To save resources, we fermented leftovers and scraps from the agro lab. Taste wasn't on the agenda. But this is a flavor I'm quite fond of. Truly, the flavors from the past.
I guess I'll have another shot.
Taste anything peculiar?
Starts off bitter and slowly gives way to sweetness. A complex mash that's numbing to the tongue.
That's right. Flavors of the past. Time truly flies. I barely realized a whole decade in Wuling has slipped by.
Qinxue Zhuang, will you stay at Wuling?
Endman. Wuling has become a part of me, no matter what the future holds. Even if fate forces me to leave, my path will always lead me back here.
I see.
But rest assured, Wuling and I will always be with you. We are united by the same cause. It would be my great honor to walk the same path with you, Endman.
Another day of beautiful sounds.
Okay, let's see what they gotta say. I have a question. Tianxie Zhuang, there was something I wanted to ask you back then. Now that things have finally settled down, I wonder if I may. It's about the letter you left me. Enman, we successfully averted the crisis. Let the past stay in the past. The most important thing is the matter at hand. Friends are important too. The matter at hand is important, but so are the friends around you. Seeing that letter gave me a shock. Apologies, Enman. It won't happen again. Again? Are you talking about facing dangers on your own, or leaving letters behind for others to pick up? If something were to happen to you, Wuling would. Enman, all of us have a burden to carry. Certain things are not ours to choose. I did decide to face the rift below the city on my own. I've also planned for various outcomes. I've delegated the relevant personnel to handle the city's affairs. Even if something were to happen to me, Wuling will keep moving forward along its current path. The rift has been closed and I remain well. I shall accompany you to the North Wuling exclusion zone as the city's representative. Don't let the worst happen. I hope none of those pessimistic ideas ever happen. As much as you could hardly leave Wuling behind, neither can Wuling do without you. Yes, that's what I thought as well. Administrator, I wonder if you have time. There's something I need help with. During the battle at the Marker Stone, Ardashir has destroyed many buildings and facilities. Our Tianxie are busy repairing the damages, but we're still woefully short on people. Can you visit the Marker Stone and see if they need help? I'll finish up and head over. Let me just finish up my work here and I'll head right over. Tianxie Zhimo is in charge of directing Marker Stone repairs, so you can approach him for relevant inquiries. We also have Ying Lungs patrolling the interiors. They will offer assistance should any be required. Just a little side note, Tianxie Zhimo isn't the easiest person to get along with, and he may be a little blunt with his words. Please try to accommodate his quirks. He seemed nice last time, while some virtues do take a while to reveal themselves. In any case, once the dust settles, I'll set aside some time to thank you properly. Just doing our job. Let's see what get Yipu. Enman, Tianxie Zhuang told us that we can ask you for help for problems about Shiranite facilities. Problems? Where? Shiranite facilities? What's the problem this time? Not a real problem, to be honest. The Wuling Bureau of Applied Technologies got their own secret project for facility upgrades. But that war started by Neferith really affected everything. Tech Dev tried to get production back online, but ran into problems. The Shiranite energy fixing facility is down. To be honest, we shouldn't even be asking you. It's the war. The entire city's array needs repairs. All of our senior Tianxie got their hands full. We're really low on skilled pros. Citywide array inspections and repairs are indeed more important, and since you got a problem, I'll take a look. Wonderful, Enman. I'll toast Applied Tech right away. Enmin, busy? Let me take you to a place with nice food. Quick, let's get to it. There are tons of awesome snacks you gotta try. All of them are Wu Ling specials. You won't get them anywhere else. Coming. I also called Pearly. Meet you outside Fangxing Avenue. Positioning data. Okay, I want to get this outpost situated first. Hopefully I'm heading to the outpost quest.
We've been busy long enough. 'Tis time for a break. Let's go and feast along Fangxing Avenue.
I think I remember the place. Plenty of students have their meals at the avenue.
Yeah, students aren't exactly rich, but Fangxing Avenue offers great food on the cheap. Once exams are over, everyone celebrates here. And we did survive a major challenge. This one's on me. Actually, I say our Enmin's got the tab.
How polite. Wait, this isn't the quest. Yeah, I knew it wasn't the quest. Okay, I think I need to... .9. Let me check something real quick. Okay, Shiricon is not the issue. Originium powder. I don't remember if I had some in stock or store. I think that could be the issue. I think that is. Let me just set something up. Hopefully that takes care of it. I'm gonna have to check on my main energy one, but I know it's not on this one. It's on the main one. Okay, let's just go for the mission now.
Endfield, thank you for making this trip. As you can see, the Fairmount heart from the Markerstone ruins is here. It has suffered worse damages during Ardashir's attack.
But it looks kinda okay to me.
All thanks to the heavy Shiranite you supplied. It's how we maintain primary structural stability. But its initial proto-rig module has been damaged. We could do nothing about that.
We'll do our best.
Tenshi Zhuang assigned a supporting role for me. Repair work will be facing complex issues, so we must work together. In addition to repairing the damaged proto-rig module, we must reinitialize the Fairmount heart as well. For the Markerstone Fairmount heart, the first activation was personally carried out by the proxy. Since then, the heart would continuously collect ambient data and auto-adjust the magnitude of its own energy dissipation. But the proxy is not with us. We must now use various instruments to collect the tangible ambient data for the Fairmount heart to activate it. To address the issue, Cardiac Remediation Station Director Tenshi Hanfang designed the Fairmount imager to support this work. We also have Tenshi Buyuan. The Fairmount cardiograph she developed is to ensure that the initialized Fairmount heart is capable of sustaining stable energy dissipation.
I'm interested in seeing these instruments. Everyone sounds excited about their work.
After all, it's a real honor to take part in extensive repairs of the Fairmount heart.
Our priority is to keep the Fairmount heart safe!
Tianxie, are you still getting frequent Agaloid activities in the Markerstone area? Yes, but the Agaloi are hardly a concern. Damages to the Fairmount heart weakened Markerstone's suppression of the rift. This is the issue we need to address. Where are the other Tianxie of the repair work? Tianxie Han Fang is calibrating the imager. As for Tianxie Bu Yuan, she should be enjoying tea somewhere. Huh, tea? When science runs into a bottleneck, one must find the fount of inspirations. Oh, Tianxie Han Fang is calling. He's having an inner disagreement again. Tianxie Ge, if you need something, we can always help. Good to hear. Han Fang is near the Tianxie Pillar Array, outside Wuling City. Okay, let's see here.
I'm surprised. Didn't expect them to move the Fairmount heart outside. Say, how did Tianshu Ge and friends move it from the Markerstone ruins?
This might be a Markerstone secret.
I know. I'm just curious. Angaloy, evac, now!
Calibration isn't done yet. No retreat.
The data doesn't look right. Things were so dangerous back then. Why didn't you evac? These Agaloi won't stop me. And I just ran around the city to photograph a nice place. I can't run anymore. Thank you for helping. Old Ge introduced me, right? Name's Han Fang. I'm calibrating the Fairmount imager. But why did he ask you to come here personally, Enman? You seem to be in trouble, right? Initialization data handed down by our mentors only emphasize that ambient senses of the Fahrenheit heart must be people-oriented. Disappointingly, it mentions nothing about what the proxy actually did. After several rounds of testing, we discovered that ambient data are related to crowd activities. We took photos of various crowd activities. The imager then converts them into ambient data tangible to the Fahrenheit heart. Lastly, we'll compare them against data collected by the normal Fahrenheit heart in the marker stone zenith to finish calibrating the Fahrenheit imager. However, I recently tested more than a dozen photos, but calibration progress didn't even budge. Not one bit. No matter what I did, progress is now stuck at 70%. Maybe I should try a different approach. You got an idea already? I talked about this with Tianxie Bu Yuan. Wuling is a dynamic and changing city. The way people live and their perspectives have changed. Ambient data should also include new things that never existed before. But this is too much work. Even if Tianxie Bu Yuan and the disciples helped out, we don't have enough people to photograph every new stuff. Enfielders, this is our cue. Awesome, I've marked every place associated with novelties. We really need all the help we can get. I gotta run to the Institute of Material Science and process the data with the imager terminal. Meet me there once you're done photographing. Fangxing Avenue is closest. I advise going there first.
Envin, the 3 locations are Fengxing Avenue, Citizen Square, and Tianxie Bureau Academy.
They sound like really exciting places. We can definitely get a lot of interesting photos.
Chen, our photos must be compliant with Tianxie Han's specifications.
All right. Once the job is done, let's grab a few group photos.
True value found nowhere else. Twitching hour. That doesn't sound right.
Enman, we're close. Wow, are we gonna photograph these chubby lungs? Tianxie Han believes these chubby lungs symbolize youthful tastes and trends.
Alrighty.
Nope, not just the youths. I know plenty of old masters who can't get enough of chubby lungs.
The next destination is Citizen Square.
Bamboo gummies are back for a limited time. Come give them
Over there, Enman. A photo of migrating foul beasts. Does this have anything to do with crowd activities of Wuling? If anything's related, there didn't seem to be this many foul beasts in Wuling several years ago. Is that so? Then the migrating foul beasts are proof that the Wulingers made improvements to the natural environment.
Tianxie Bureau Academy is the last destination.
Oh, exam blessing banners for the academy. I used to avoid this place due to the number of instructors here. Every exam season is a major event in Wuling. Many Tianxie would visit the place to check on the registrations. This is also proof of the city's dynamic growth and the heritage of the Wuling Tianxie.
Envin, let's meet up with Tianxie Han. He's processing image data at the Institute of Material Science.
Tianshu Buyan, why does your team take so many photos of novel dishes and desserts?
I'm exploring new possibilities. Upload it and see. Maybe it'll progress it a little.
Sure, I'll try. There's a pulse, but it's absolutely negligible.
I knew it. The history of cooking is just too long. Stylistic changes do not constitute a novelty. Another approach is required.
We're done photographing. Tianxie Han.
Great, just the set I need. Your photos are more compliant to my requests. I hope they can push the calibration along. Endman, just upload the images to this terminal and I'll convert them to ambient data.
The presence of more foul beasts in Wuling symbolizes harmony between human civilization and nature. Life is a miracle on its own.
Endman, it's responding. We're getting actual progress for imager calibration.
70%? And rising? And it just hit 80%.
Wow, that progressed really fast. Endman, let's try the next photo.
Chubby lungs symbolize the dynamic and changing rhythms of Wuling, a chic city that is always ready to embrace new things.
Our approach is correct. Progress for calibration leaped to 95% in one shot.
We're almost there.
Generations of Tianxie, one after another in an unbroken legacy, serve as the mainstay of this city.
Wait, why is the calibration progress stuck at 99%?
It shouldn't happen. We exhausted nearly every single possibility. Maybe I missed something crucial.
Group selfie?
Endman, maybe it's just me, but Tianshu never thought about taking selfies.
For years, the Tianxie of Wuling have upheld the people-oriented principle in their actions, but the Tianxie forgot that they are a part of the people as well.
Gotta title this The Perplexed Tianxi. Back when I trained in swordmancy, if there was a move I didn't get, my mentor told me to study my reflections in the water. It really helped me spot my mistakes. We should show Tianshu Han how troubled they look. Perhaps it would give them new ideas.
A photo of Tianxie Han and friends might work. Tianxie Han is also part of being people-oriented.
Maybe this will work. I think you found the missing piece, Chen.
Oh, why is everyone saying nice things about me?
Endman, we'll try things out with the perplexed Tianxie.
We did it, Endman!
Calibration is making progress. 100%! Finally, it's done. Endman, what's actually on that photo? The perplexed Tianxie? Turns out I've been neglecting the most obvious thing.
The most obvious thing?
I thought I kept people oriented to heart. But I never realized that I missed every quiet and hard-working soul around me. I only knew the literal meaning of our mentor's wisdom. I treated them as mere instructions for repairing the Faronmut heart. I left myself out when I focused on people helping people. And I might never have realized this were it not for this project. No wonder Tianxi Zhuang handed this mission to me. She even reminded me to think about our mentor's lessons. Tianxi, watchguards, farmers, and laborers, everyone tacitly upheld these tenets. set aside the roles and we're just people.
Being people-oriented includes taking care of yourself. Even the Imager is trying to remind you.
I almost let everyone down. My utmost thanks to you. This Imager calibration will serve as our basis to extracting tangible ambient data for the Farenmut Heart. Wait for my good news.
And if you need help, we can talk about it over some tea. Feel free to share everything on your mind. I'm all ears.
A most unexpected solution. Let's wait for Tianshi Han's good news.
Tianshi Han is adjusting the Imager. Let's check the progress at the remediation station.
Let's see here, protocol paths. Start selling some stuff. Okay, we got 2K. Oh, it's maxed out. Here, let me check once more. How much do I need to level up? Just a bit. Anyways, this is a good stopping point. I really wanted to get the other missions done, but ran out of time. Not only that, but I needed the abhorrent, what do you call it? Really wanted to get this done. The Aberrant Exploration 5. Might have to start it up tomorrow. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna call it. Bye bye.